Morning. Good morning. How are we doing this morning? It's a bit of a dull and grey Sunday morning. Yeah, in the middle of summer. How you doing? Welcome in. I am Lard Tea Maker. Hey, how's it going? It's Sunday service time, but it's still 72 events need doing. Good morning, Michael. I didn't manage to do this during the week, so sadly that was a sad, but we got a chance to do it this morning. Good morning, Robin. How you doing? How's it going? I don't know. You know what I'm going to ask. Because I need the awesomeness. I need the loveliness. I, I, I just need the soothing tones. 69. And yesterday we are going to try the gears, the manual gears. But yeah, it is dull and grey here. With a sneezy. Can I put up with you being sneezing sleepy? That's a silly question, isn't it? That's a silly question, isn't it? Of course I can.
Well, hello there.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm alright. How are you feeling?
Um, well, I've hit two of the seven dwarfs so far today, so if get a full bingo card before the day starts.
The eighth one, Pervy. Who was knocked out, he was told, no, you're not welcome here. And we were like, oh.
Yeah, it's like you're no longer welcome in the clan. Um, yeah, right. How's it going with you so far? How was your weekend?
My weekend hasn't been too bad, to be fair. I mean, done some races, had some chats, did a podcast where I got very angry. But yeah, it had to come out. It had to be spoken about. So
Mm. Yeah.
and what do we
And
see? More bellends.
yeah, yeah. And ah, just I don't expect in terms of, that particular incident that those people will change, but I would really like for people on the whole to actually finally start progressing towards better humanity than what they've shown previously, shall we say.
Yeah, need held accountable for their actions and punished for it.
Mm, really, really do. So, hi, Michael. Michael says, "How are you going to be doc? How are you going to get a doctorate?" Well, I mean, I am currently doing a mental health course in the hopes that at some point in the future I will work towards a doctorate in psychology or counselling. So, kinda. God, could you imagine me having doctor in front of my name?
Dr. Robin.
Doctor Rebel. Oh, that'd be really funny. I could put that on my Twitch. This is Dr. Crafty Rebel now. Thank you. Anyone that comes into troll. Be like, that's a doctor to you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Get out. Ugh,
Yeah,
just for that.
yeah, it's Dr. Babs and Veggies, thank you very much.
Yep. And that is Dr. McBoobs a lot. Thank you.
That should be your nickname.
Well, I mean, if I ever if I ever need to, put in some money to fund that for myself, I guess I know what my stripper name's going to be now. Dr. McBoobs a lot.
I mean, to be fair, to be frank, to be fair, it's not wrong.
Hmm.
We're not disagreeing.
I mean, hey, if that got me more money, I certainly wouldn't be complaining. Well, if people wanted to pay for that, I'm not going to complain.
$5 a month on OnlyFans.
Coming to an OnlyFans near you. I wish I could do the tongue click that Geo can do.
Or they
Yeah, that'd be great right about now. Uh, well, it's safe to say that if Lude was a dwarf, I've definitely achieved that one today. So. So, any plans for the weekend, lad?
I don't know. I mean, I've so you know when I get into two minds about doing something,
Hmm.
I'm kind of in that sort of mental state at the moment. I'm sort of half tempted to stream some more Black Mesa because I didn't this week, because I'm feeling pissed off at the world and or probably saying something I probably shouldn't on stream about a couple of people in the Twitch community who are also pretty much as bad as those fuckers are me.
Yeah. Yeah. I can understand wanting to take a day. I also did stream yesterday, and then by the time it got to uh, well, but by the time that the podcast ending, I was like, I have chugged like 3/4 of a bottle of energy drink, and I'm still tired. I'm just not gonna.
Yeah, that's a good idea not to.
Not gonna. Because I really wanted to, and I really wanted to place my time at Porsche because I didn't end up doing any. Because I played Eco this time. Uh, which took so much energy. And and then for the rest of the week, it was just so freaking hot. I was like, the computer's on already, and it's 35 degrees in here. If I put the lights on in front of my face, all you're just gonna see is the water dripping off of it. It's not gonna be attractive, and I just don't want um so I'm really hoping that it does cool down because I would very much like to be able to, you know, play games with people.
Yeah.
Especially
Next.
on next Saturday
Mm.
at 5 p.m. playing with the awesome Lardy Maker with some more Brumbrums, but not
Yes.
going quite as fast as you're going right now. Because that would lead to many road deaths
Yes. Yes. It will.
and some seriously broken cargo.
Euro Truck Simulator 2. Woo!
Do electric boogaloo. No, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it immensely.
Yeah.
Oh, turn car. So I got my banker lap in this morning of a 210.
Ooh.
So now I just need to get close to where I was last week and then work on that.
Nice, nice.
And this is me using manual gears. Yeah, I just feel like doing Black Mesa today. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice. I think the I think the trouble is when it comes with streaming sometimes that um we do sometimes end up suppressing the things that we want to do because it's like, oh well, I can do that later, or oh, that'd be great to stream, and then you never stream it, and then you never end up playing the game, kind of stuff. So I say, if you feel like doing it, just do it.
Yeah, a little extra. Because that's the
And
thing, when we've put ourselves to a schedule, we kind of like go,
yeah, you end up pigeonholing yourself into like a very sort of strict thing, even if it's not very like even if your schedule isn't that strict to begin with. Like your brain goes, but you see, you set aside this time for it, and that time's passed, so nope.
yeah,
Which is also why it's very difficult to get my brain to do anything. It's like, well, you said you were going to do it then. Guess what? I
yeah.
didn't want to do it then, and I don't want to do it now either. Like, cool. Thanks, brain. I'll go back to bed then. Yeah, but if you were thinking about sleeping, you got another thing coming.
Welcome to brains and how they suck.
Yeah. Brains are fun, guys. All my mental health training so far has, scientifically brought me to this fact. Brains are fun. Sarcastically.
Very complex things, our brains.
They really are. Sometimes they just want to be dicks. Although that does not give people the excuse to be dicks.
No.
Because your brain being one and you being one are more often than not very, very different meanings. So, just a warning out there to anybody that felt like starting shit.
Yeah. Don't start shit with Robin, she will put you down very quickly.
Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is I haven't hit that third I haven't hit that third dwarf yet, but trolls do make me very, very grumpy. And banning them makes me very, very happy. So that would be a 2-for-1. Michael says, good luck with your trucking career, Robin. Choo choo. I know that's a train. Oh, sorry, that would be honk honk.
Yeah.
There we
Honk
go.
honk.
I got there in the end. Michael also says, what's the time you're aiming for, Lard?
It is still a 207.5.
207.5. Okay. That is not bad.
But I've come back with a 208.841, so I am about a second slower than my fastest time so far.
Hmm.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, we had a stand-in voice as a craft nav last week. Do you want to guess who it was?
Ooh, I don't know. Who was it?
Vicky 0. Thank you, Vicky.
Well, sometimes you do just need to switch up the sat nav voices every now and again.
Yeah, but then you realise the original's much better.
Aww. Okay.
And I know what you're thinking, guys in chat. Are you outrageously flirting, Lards? He's like, yes, I am. It's like, wait, what? A bit too slow there. Actually, no, hang on a minute. My time last week was a 208 388, wasn't it? Yeah, so I am round about where I was last week already.
Nice. Oh yeah, I think I missed last week's.
Yeah, you were away having fun. You know, what you needed to do.
Yeah. This time last week. My God. Yeah. This time last week, I was bouncing off the walls, excited to go watch Black Widow.
Yeah. Actually, my time last week was 208.888, so I am actually faster at the moment.
Yay! That's doing pretty good then.
Yeah. So I've doing myself out of some good news. What the hell?
Yeah.
Morning, Corn. How you doing, man? I'll come in. Nasty me being nasty to myself, saying I want a slower time. How dare I?
I mean, it's just so rude, really.
It is.
You're right. Michael said it's very rude. Rude. Cole says flinging warbots at a plug battleship. So doing good.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You fling those warbots. You go get them.
Yeah, do it, man. Go do it.
My brain kind of tells me it's too early for that kind of game. Only for me. Because I'd just be like, space, how pretty. Oh, I've flown into a black hole or something.
Yeah. Would be nice this morning if I could beat this time and move on to Valunga.
Yeah. Kick its butt.
Kick it square in the ass. See, that corner there, that cop's corner that I just went through, yeah? Apparently you shouldn't go for a pass on the inside of that because, you know, you can apparently hit people that turn into you.
Huh.
Who knew, eh? Who knew? Yeah, I was too wide of this corner here for that quick lap then. And took too much time getting around. But this is where we head next and crashes are us.
Way.
Of which we still have JT to do his run this week in Canada.
Popcorn says 4 trophies away from the. I think that's Ratchet and Clank 2016, and they are the Grundy ones. Okay.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
not played Ratchet and Clank. I saw a little bit of the new one that came out, but I've not actually. I've not played that game.
Yeah. The one based on the movie spin-off one.
Ah, see.
Where there are scenes in the game that are in the movie.
That makes sense. Michael says, Lord, this is a Christian. I'm assuming a Christian stream. I'm reporting you to the FIA for that Cook's rumor.
Are you going to get on the radio to Mike Massey for that one, yeah?
No. I think you're about to get cancelled.
Yeah, Christian Horner just being a massive whiny bugger.
Oh, I see. Christian, not
Yeah.
a Christian.
Well, he is a Christian in the sense of it's his name. He's a Christian.
I thought it was this is a Christian stream. this is what happens to my brain.
When did this become a Christian stream?
Well, I know. I assumed that was the joke. Nicole says wanted to get a bit more background on the games before buying the last one, but like the game so well. Ah, nice. That is good.
Yeah. Okay, so far no extra dent has gone into that time, but I believe it's only what, 20 past 10?
It is 24 minutes past 10 to be precise.
Bloody hell. Jesus Christ, time's going, isn't it?
It really is. It is speeded along as much as your car is.
That's what it seems to be.
I can't say I feel any more awake though.
No. Quick chat, say something filthy to Robin. Wake her up a bit.
Make her angry. That wakes her up.
I mean, I would say something along the lines of, Captain America's bum. There you go.
He wasn't that cute. He's alright, but he wasn't that cute.
Okay then, Iron Man.
Yeah, go on. That works. Michael says, mud, saw clothes, sewage. Now that's dirty talk. Ooh. Tell me more. Michael says, saw the Copes incident from last week, and yeah, it is race incident, but very borderline. Both contributed to it.
Yeah, it was a very sort of, both of them were thinking of, I'm going to be in that gap. If you do want to have an accident, that's up to you.
Silly people.
Yeah, it was racing, to be fair. If you don't have those sort of incidents, it's not racing.
Well, yeah. I suppose at the end of the day, if you're not prepared to, make a break for it, then you wouldn't get first place, would you?
Exactly. So the only thing I pity Max Verstappen on is having to be in Northampton General Hospital.
Oof.
Because that place is shit.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it could be worse. It could be in the southeast because Conquest is just absolutely dog shit. I'm pretty sure that there have been instances where people have gone in there with one thing and left with several more.
Yeah. Because Northampton General was the ones that let Mum out when Mum was hallucinating.
Oh, those lovely people.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. She's only, seeing things that aren't there. That's totally normal.
Yeah, getting angry, cutting herself up. Yeah, that's really normal, hospital. Thank you.
Yeah. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't know what you mean, lad.
Yeah, so I'm the arsehole, right?
Exactly. If you were to join one of those, am I the arsehole threads, you would definitely be found the arsehole in that situation. Yep. I was gonna go with scenario, but my brain had other ideas. Michael says Max went to hospital in Coventry. Discord notifications in the way. Did he go to Northampton first?
No, he just went to Northampton. Where was the Coventry part? Coventry's way away.
Maybe someone had said Coventry first just to stop people from, all crowding him. When he got to Northampton.
Because Northampton's literally just up the road from Silverstone. It's about 10-15 minutes, tops.
Probably a good thing. I would imagine that they probably have a lot of people there. Oh, instead on the BBC they said Coventry, so blame them.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll be honest. I've seen such a massive Uh, just my brain was trying to think of something that journalism has just gone to shit lately. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm always hearing things or seeing stuff that's written and it's got massive freaking spelling mistakes. Even I can, tell. Or it's not even factual. Or
Yeah.
they're not saying it in a way that's even factual. And I'm like, when when did this happen? When did reporters suddenly become unable of doing their job? Like, so it's more than likely that they did mess that up.
It just makes absolutely no sense that they would say Coventry when Northampton is literally up the road.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, the only thing I can think of is unless they like if they didn't mean to do it, obviously that's one thing, or unless they intentionally said that to.
Yeah, throw people off. But even then,
Or,
if it said released,
yeah, but then again, it's not like that they really care all that much about people's privacy when it comes to anything else, so I don't know why they would bother.
yeah, because he went there as a precaution. Yeah. Now, unless he went there for a specialist unit,
Mm,
then that makes absolutely no sense. Because Coventry further away than Northampton.
yeah, and usually they're supposed to go to the nearest hospital. 'Cause I would imagine, like, even between Northampton and Coventry, there's probably at least one other hospital that they
Yeah,
would have stopped at
yeah,
first.
rugby, for example,
Yeah, if like Northampton was over capacity or whatever.
or even at push Milton Keynes.
Um, Michael says, talking of factual errors, when the PlayStation Network went down as uh, as part of the internet outage earlier in the week, the BBC highlighted the issue with footage of the Wii demo game.
Oh dear.
But no, I mean that's yeah, factual errors and just plain ignorance of video games. Oh, any video game's fine. Any console's fine. No one will be able to tell the difference. Yes. Anybody with a brain of gaming will be able to tell the difference, guys. Well done.
So well done.
Like, GG.
Wait, why is my gearbox playing up?
Um, I can offer no insight to this. Have you tried turning off LAN again?
I mean, I could.
Uh, if that doesn't work, hit it. And if that doesn't work, duct tape.
Yeah.
And if none of those things work, it's time to buy a new one and just accept the reality that it was never going to get fixed.
Watching Tim stream with Formula One yesterday. At one point, he had his wife running around nude. Not on screen, but it seemed to work because he got a faster lap time.
I was gonna say, oh boy! And he was never seen on Twitch again.
So that's the thing. We need nude women for for making us get better lap times. I think. Well, Tim does anyway.
Consenting.
Oh yeah, consenting.
Just in case there's anybody out there in any doubt.
Yeah, exactly. Ladies,
We'll
you
just put
consent to
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just put that right out there.
Yeah, it's like we want to help you get better, so here you go.
Ah, so is that why they had busty ladies with the flag in the old days?
Exactly.
It makes so much sense now. Um, Michael says, BBC, we know them video games. uh,
Vajagams.
I don't know why, but I heard that as Vajagums, and I don't think I want that product. It does not sound nice. So unfortunately got a fast lap after the time limit was over. Oh.
Yeah, he did. That was a shame, but it was funny. But he did get a faster lap while she was doing it, while she was getting ready to go in the shower, so. Hence the nudeness. The fastest lap coming up.
Ooh.
208.361.
Nice. You want a chicken butt?
That's me taking half a second off the time. So that's a new personal best. Woo.
Nice. Oh, doing good so far.
Ah, thank you. Just need to find somehow 8/10 of a second.
Hmm.
Ah, I took too much there. But hey, new fastest lap. Woo! Now try and get a sub 208. So what are your plans for the weekend, Robin?
That is a good question. I will probably be catching up on some coursework and then playing a bit of eco. Which is I mean, it probably sounds boring to people. It is basically a very complex Minecraft that's sort of more based on like the ecological side of like building and mining resources and like pollution in the air by making electricity and things. It's very fascinating. But there is so much and my brain is just mush. um but yeah, other than those two things, that's probably it, to be fair.
Nice. So 5 minutes of coursework, 5 hours of eco.
Yeah, well, I've got a sort of good system going on now because the game has like day night cycle. Um, and usually when it gets dark, it's so dark that I can't see anything on the screen anyway.
Yeah.
So I I do all the stuff in the game during the daytime cycle, and then when it gets to the night, I do some work. So I get some coursework done during that.
So how long does the day-night cycle normally last then?
I don't actually know. I'm gonna have to Google it.
Yeah, give it a good Google.
There we go. Okay, so some people are saying about 30 minutes. I was saying about 30 minutes for a day.
Right.
So see if we can actually get a better, because apparently the Steam community are just a bunch of muppets. Wow. The internet is fun of looking at information.
Oh, the internet is for porn.
Well, that explains all of the dicks on here.
Yeah.
Oops. Let's say that out loud. So yeah, I think roughly because it's supposed to simulate 24 hours.
Yeah.
So you've got the in-game cycle, and then you've got it actually works in real days as well.
Right.
So, because currently we're the server that we're playing on at the moment, it's people's. Like one of the things you can add is a meteor, and you have 30 real life days to advance your technology to the point of being able to make lasers which can destroy the meteor before it hits the planet. Because if it hits the planet, you're all dead and you lose the game.
Yeah.
But the way that you have to do that in a way without damaging the ecosystem of the planet before you get to that point. Because if you damage the ecosystem, then you're all going to be under the water, and then you're also going to be dead. So
That's only part of a busted song.
yeah, exactly. We will all find the lost city of Atlantis. Basically. So yeah, and then you've got the in-game days, which I think it's supposed to simulate about half an hour. I think it works out about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So gives me plenty of time to run around and do things, and then equally a decent amount of time to go and like get some coursework done, get a cup of tea, anything that I need to do, which is nice. Unlike in Minecraft, I don't have to worry about creepers, walking up behind me and boom. If I'm just standing out in the open.
Yeah. Damn, it took too much.
Oh no. Yours says, have you managed to save the planet in Eco already? No, not yet. This will be my first experience of actually playing it with the Meteor on. And I think we're on about day 7 or 8 now. Day 7 or 8. And we're just preparing to actually get electricity, because before then we've had wind power and water wheels. So we're about to cause some serious pollutants, basically. But if essentially, Shokora, if we mess it up and cause the sea levels to rise, we may end up starving to death, because there is one island in particular where most of the food that we can grow actually grows well, and that will literally be the first thing that gets swallowed up if the sea levels rise. As well as our farmer's house. So we need to be very careful how we proceed. So that's interesting.
So I just give myself a bit of a stretch and my fingers a bit of a wiggle.
That's okay.
Stop them stiffening up,
Oh, God says it is foregone according to Star Trek fans. What's that? I feel like my brain did that thing, that streamer thing where we say something and then immediately forget what it was, and then have no idea of the context. God says alternative: wreck the ecosystem and then terraform the planet to a new ecosystem. I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't think many players would be very happy if I did that.
Well, like Mars and Total Recall.
We have had a few people joking about polluting our water supply, and I'm like, please don't. I like this planet. Although, currently where my house is, if this was a real planet, it certainly wouldn't be the nicest place to live, because I live on top of a peat bog.
Why did you choose to put your house there?
Well, I didn't realise it was a peat bog until sort of after, when I was clearing it. Because the sort of like a reasonably flat area, and then it's like got this sweeping meadow bit that's literally covered in like mushrooms and rice and cotton. And because I wanted to be a tailor, so I was like, well, it's literally full of naturally growing cotton, so I can pick this and I never have to replant any myself. Um, and then I was like, I'm just gonna clear out all of these weeds. Oh no, this is peat moss. I done an oops.
It sounds like you've really done a big oops.
Yeah. Although because I'm an old lady, I've been watching Gardener's World recently, and apparently peat bogs actually um like absorb more. I think it was more CO2 than um trees do.
Huh.
So in actual fact, I could very well like it. I don't think they actually seem to have an effect in this game, fortunately. Because if they did, I would have seriously messed up the ecosystem already by digging into the peat. Um, that's an interesting fact for you there. I'm full of random facts and useless information, but ask me what I had for breakfast, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I think I know why. My gearbox is messing around
Oh no, what's that?
because I've put automatic gearbox back on, didn't I? That's why it's
Ah,
mucking about.
that's not great. Like I says, Pete Bogblug sounds very destructive. He needs to be arrested immediately. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, sounds like a right bastard.
He really does. So rude. So, have there been any games recently, Lard, that you've been really wanting to play, or that you have been
um,
playing a lot recently?
Double Dragon, I think a classic that was out that I finally decided to play last night for a little bit, which is
Ooh.
which is back in mad eh? Which I don't think you were born when that came out.
I was gonna say I have not heard of that game. What is it about?
It's well, lady is kidnapped by gangs who's one of your girlfriends, so you go and rescue her by beating the crap out of them. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Hmm, fair enough. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, other bits. So again, Death's Door came out that I wouldn't mind playing,
Hmm.
which is like an isometric uh, action adventure. I would say very
Okay.
Souls-like, apparently, for what people were saying.
Yeah, I've seen mention of that one. I definitely need to check it out. It's does sound cool.
And then we got the remaster of Dead Space. That's what I want to play.
Ooh. I I can't say I will be waiting to watch that, if I'm honest. Um, I don't think. Well, actually, it's very lucky that the mouse I have currently is actually on a cable, so I can't physically pick it up in my hand and launch it. But yeah, that was not a good time for the wireless mouse that I did have when I played that game.
Bless it.
Uh, Michael says, were you playing Double Dragon on the Evercade?
I was, yes.
Mm.
And the fun to get Lard a Steam Deck is going okay. But I need to play
Nice.
more Steam games to get some more badges. Which is to say, if people want to get me birthday presents, and they don't have to, Steam credit would be nice.
That seems like a fairly nice thing to do. It's, I I definitely um find it difficult to shop for people like birthday Christmas presents. So at least if you know that people would be very happily like accepting of a gift card of some kind, it makes it a lot easier because I I always worry about just like giving people a gift card or something because I kind of worry that it just makes me look cheap. It's like I didn't actually know or care enough to think of something to buy you, so I'm just gonna give you this.
Ironically, as I speak about it, I just sold another item on the Steam community.
Nice. Uh, yeah. Um. But that is good. That's good. It's getting closer for it then.
But I do need to actually, play more games on Steam to get more badges to sell.
Mm. Well, actually, I was gonna say I don't know if there's any. I was gonna say, well, you see, there's this cool game called Phasmophobia, but I don't actually know if that has badges. I would assume that most things do. Actually, you should probably get a few from Eurotruck, won't you?
Yeah,
If we're playing, so that's good. I don't. I'm not really great with this stuff. I don't really know what actually gets you badges.
yeah. I don't know whether it's just playing it or getting
Yeah.
achievements in there. Oh, for fuck's sake, lads!
Oh no. um. I just have a few games that just give me random toot.
Yeah,
Uh, golf with your friends has by far been the worst one for that. It just gives you so many different things
yeah,
because you get all the hats and everything.
yeah. Which you can also sell on the marketplace.
And it looks like I might need to get rid of some of mine, as I seem to have 6 paper aeroplanes.
See, all the rest of mine are non-tradable, so
Ah, that's frustrating.
that's fair. To be honest.
Mm.
obviously now I've reset the time because of going into properly manual gears.
Mm.
I'm only on a 209.2 again.
Ah. Ugh. You know, the one thing about putting stuff on the Steam store is it doesn't like the fact that I don't use the mobile authenticator.
Yeah.
Even though I have the email version, it's like, nah,
Yeah, you got to
phone,
use the mobile one. I'm like,
yeah,
come
phone's
on.
best. I'm just like, I don't want to have to keep using my phone every time I want to log into something. It's so annoying. Ugh.
That's why I do it on my phone anyway. So I could just
Mm.
flick a couple of bits and go, there you go, done. You're happy now. You're happy now, Steam. Are you? You're happy?
Yeah. It's just, yeah. I, as much as I like technology, I get very annoyed when I have to take extra steps on stuff for things like that. It's like, I don't need to be freaking trying to type something on my computer and then have to type something on my phone and then, give them flipping measurements of me bra size before I can log in.
Yeah.
Do a 2 second, you know, a 2 second task that's taken me about 5 minutes just, flicking through all of the various different forms of technology in my room. It's such a pain. I mean, I suppose people would argue, oh, but you see, if you had it, if you had one of these smart doodahs, it would all be in one place. I'd be like, yeah, but it's still more steps than I want, because I'm lazy.
Yeah, more steps than a pop band.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it makes you a different shade of blue.
It sure does. It's a real tragedy. I've got no more.
No. Just take it. Just wants to take you through the steps of 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Come on, game. Be nice to us so we can move on.
Mark says all these music puns are really giving me the heebie-jeebies. Oh no. What have we done?
Well, at least if it wasn't last night, otherwise he'd have a Saturday night fever.
I mean, that definitely just wouldn't be good. Michael says, fever on a Saturday night?
There we go, just need to find that extra half a second again, then we're back to where we were.
Michael says, good lap, lad.
Thank you. I can officially confirm this is my fastest on manuals. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, but once again, if I don't do this today, I'll try it during the week.
Hmm.
I mean, I hope I can find a second and a bit from somewhere in there, you know. Not from there, though, because that's way too wide. It's making my car very bouncy.
Hmm.
You just lose so much traction going through there, and I lose so much time. Which is a pain in the bum.
It is a massive pain in the butt.
I mean, I'll be happy if I see a 207 today. You see, it almost sort of start drifting through that last corner, and you don't really want to be drifting because going sideways, you're not going forward.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Do not want that.
So, chat, what are you up to this weekend? What have you been doing this weekend? Let us know. Let us get the conversation going.
Yeah, let us chill and chat and do all the stuff and the things.
Because otherwise it's just Robin and myself being quiet.
Yeah, the concentration is real right now. It's laser focus. Oh, nice! Corner's playing D&D this afternoon.
Ooh.
What character have you gone for?
You are a raider. Legendary.
Oh, Raider coming in.
There is a last Lisa raid.
Lisa!
Welcome in, Lisa and raiders. How are you all doing? Welcome into Lisa, welcome into Dr. Riskotnik, and to Warrich as well. Rich says, don't crash. Riskotnik says, do crash. Nice to see that, we've got some... got some opposing values already in the chat here. Korn says he's going to be playing as an... I hope I'll get this right as well. Azima Sorcerer?
Ooh.
Sounds interesting. Richard, someone got my name right. I do try. Sometimes I fail spectacularly. I do try to at least pronounce everyone's names right at least once, even if it never happens again. You do indeed. Lisa says, I hear a rubber ball.
You
She also
do.
says, how are we all? Says Lisa.
Not bad, not bad. Just wanting to, get faster because apparently I'm not.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm slowly waking back up now, which, considering that I've been up for about an hour, actually is just over an hour, about an hour and a half probably. You'd think I'd be awake by now, but no. Scott also says to morning Lard, morning to Lard and to myself. So good morning, Riskonic.
See, if I hadn't scruffed that up and cheated, I would have done it by now.
Michael says there's no bandicoots in this game, Riskotnik, so no crash, I'm afraid. Hal says, think you said the race correctly. Yay! I'm 2 for 2 today. Nice. I'm also gonna take a drink, because
Yes.
my throat is so dry.
Yeah. Stay hydrated, folks.
Yeah, stay hydrated, folks.
How did the rest of Super Mario World go, Lisa?
Yeah, that's how oh, completed it loud. What's the reply?
Nice. nice.
Yeah, that's really good. Congratulations. God says there's also instant crashes our Ross for Skodnik. There will be no crashes here.
Now we're going off track, yeah, sure, but no crashing. Who do you think I am?
This is a professional stream.
Well, you say that. While we're here, though, I've got to do an update of how much did I actually sell on Steam this morning.
Ooh. I'm gonna go. 69 pence.
Nice, but no, lower.
Oh.
If I told you 5p, would you believe us?
I would. I would.
That's what Wreckfest is for.
Nice.
Yeah, push the boat out with 5p.
Don't spend it all at once.
I'll try not to.
Oh. I miss the days where you could buy sweets for pennies. You couldn't buy shit with 5p now.
Oh God, no, you couldn't.
So sad. Well, I suppose that's technically not true. You could buy a trading card on Steam for 5p. Rich says that's the best bit of racing, the wanton destruction of crashes.
I actually enjoyed Hamilton and Verstappen last week then.
No. It says makes me want to play Grid again. Oh.
We got Grid Legends coming next year.
Ooh. Con's guess was 1p.
You were close.
Raskolnik says crashes are us, no crashes. Surely crashing is the whole point of it.
Hey, there has been plenty of crashes into the Wall of Champions this week from people.
Michael says, wow, you'll get that Stream Deck in no time. Steam Deck. Stream Deck is a whole other game.
Yeah, I got a Stream Deck, I just need a Steam Deck. Well, I don't need a Steam Deck, I want a Steam Deck.
Keep calling them the same things. We've got Steam Labs and Stream Labs, and now we've got Steam Decks and Stream Decks. Simple people like me, we can't deal with these tongue twisters. Con says, well, 4 more of those sales, and you'll have Spectre Woods paid for.
Yeah, true.
Nice. Rich says, have grid on Stadia, 40 people playing online races. Decimation on there is great. Oh, wow. 40 people. Oh.
You found 40 people on Stadia?
New subscriptions.
Yeah, that was the only 40 people that bought Stadia.
Thank you very much, JT, for the resub. Thank you.
They relentlessly play so they feel like they got their money's worth. Hey JT, welcome in. Michael says, I'm not looking forward to Grid Legends. I'm not a fan of stories in racing games that didn't enjoy the previous Grid game. That's fair.
As long as they don't carbon copy the same tracks that they did, then that's fine. Unless, of course, they're real life tracks, and obviously you have to, because they're real life. But...
Yeah. I'll be honest, I can understand not really caring about the story bit because I don't really know why you'd bother. It's obvious that people are just there for the car game, so just let them race, kind of thing. But you know, everybody has different reasons for playing games, so you know, there might be people that genuinely like it would be disappointed if it wasn't there, I suppose. Raskolnik says Steam will be offering a streaming service next, just to make things totally confusing. Oh god. Yeah.
The Steam stream.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks, why did I... Oh, that was awful.
I wonder if you could have a team of Steam streamers.
Well, you know, people do stream on Steam.
And it makes my brain hurt so much.
J-Dub did it once.
Yeah, I can't remember what the game was for. But
Spinch, I believe.
Oh yes, the multicolored cacophony of
Yes.
bright things that made my eyes hurt after about 3 seconds of watching, and I had to leave.
Come
So
on.
I just muted all of the screen, all of the colours on the screen, so that I could keep it open. Because my apples. Rich says, "Ooh, don't be dissing Stadia." I mean, is Stadia not a console that's basically all about being online?
It's the cloud-based console.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I'm gonna diss it because they are incredibly dumb for doing that, considering that the majority of the people in this country do not have a decent or stable internet connection. So, there. I would diss it primarily because they did not think about the user base before they decided to make a completely cloud-based system.
Yeah, people want cloud-based systems as part of the things
Yeah.
they're using, not the thing they're using.
Yeah, this is what, and I will try not to go and rant, but this is what really annoyed me playing Sims, is that halfway through making Sims 3, EA decided that they were only going to have digital downloads. Those expansion packs are fucking huge. When you only have a 1 megabyte download speed. And it won't go any higher. And it took me literal days to be able to download and play anything, when I could just buy a disc online, wait for it to come in the post, and it would be there 2 days later. Like the idea of I like having downloads and physical as options, because sometimes you don't want to wait and it would be quicker to download the game. But I don't like the idea of all of this stuff, so much of it only being digital as an option, because for a lot of people that's not an option at all. So there we go. That's my soapbox for the day. I'm gonna step off now. Bionic says hello to everybody. Also says, is Stadia still a thing? Don't hear much about it these days.
Yeah, it is. You know, they're trying to get, you know, people to develop for it by saying if people play your game more in our system, you'll pay you more.
Mm.
So it's, you know, paid for played.
Yeah. And you know, if people like that as a system, as a console, whatever have you, good on them. And it wouldn't be a bad. This is the thing. If internet speeds were better and more consistent, it wouldn't be a bad thing. it would be nice because you're not having to, wade through 3,000 discs and locate which one's where, and you don't have to worry about losing them or them getting damaged or anything. Like, it's a great idea, it's just not practical.
Ironically, though, when there was the big AWS shutdown this week, guess which thing wasn't shut down when every other bit was?
Stadia?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, there you go then. Slightly more stable even when other things fail. Stadia will prevail. There you go. That could be their new slogan.
Yeah.
Pay me, Google. Give me the money. Rich says it will be a Steam stream, and they'll make a Steam stream deck so you can stream Steam from it. Oh.
The tongue twister for this morning.
Don't try saying that when you're drunk. Scott Nick says that's a bit of a mouthful.
Oh my.
Rich says there's nothing wrong with it. It works absolutely fine. I've had no problems. I've played loads of games fine with it, and I stream games through it. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. That's fine. I just don't like the idea that my ability to play games would all come down to how good my internet was that day, because it's usually not. But I'm the kind of person that would quite happily just play a single player game and not, I don't really care for multiplays and online stuff anyway, so.
Except next week.
Yep, with the exception of next Saturday at 5 p.m. British Standard Time. There we go. And I never remember to give a time zone. Because we're British and we colonise everybody so that they all know our time zone and our language. That's how we do things. Yeah. We will be playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2! Driving around some European sites. Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah. Bollocks.
JT says, surprised you don't see any adverts on the YouTube for Stadia. Hardly hear it mentioned. If it works, it's a great idea. Just like Xbox. Xbox is on the streaming platform, which works a treat.
Yeah, xCloud.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is what they're going to be using going forward for if you have an Xbox One and you want to play games that are primarily made for the Xbox Series S or X. That's how you'll be able to use them. It will cloud stream them to you.
Oh, nice.
So it won't leave your console behind.
That's that is a really nice idea, because that's one thing that has made me frustrated about the idea of ever getting a console, is the fact that because they change them so much, they update them so much, you pretty much have to have every single console ever created in order to play any of the games on them. Like, if I buy a new computer, I can download them all from Steam, assuming that they're Windows. Or even if I got a Mac, that they were Mac compatible. Not all of them are. But with a console, it's like, oh, I played this one on the Xbox One and I've now got the new one. Guess I'm not playing this anymore.
Oh no, that is the fallacy, because it is smart delivery, so
yeah,
it is backwards compatibility of them.
Yeah, so that's a really nice idea that they're gonna do that now, so that people on the old consoles can still play the games. So
Getting slower. I'm getting slower. Have I passed my peak this morning?
Nicole says for consoles and PC, digital is more than okay in general, and console only provide the disc version for backwards game compatibility. PS Now also works great, but I've had some connection issues. Yeah, this is the thing though, is if you live outside of a town or a city, you don't get internet connections. It's just you don't get good service. Like where I was before,
subscription
it
received.
claimed that
Dispensing
2
gratitude.
megabytes was the
Gratitude
fastest
dispensed.
download speed that I would ever get.
Thank you very
That's
much
not-
for the resub. Sorry to interrupt you there, Robin. But
That's okay.
Mecky, thank you for the resub, dude.
Mecky says quickly dropping in to resub. Gotta go do some bits around the house. But you're good, dude.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Mecky, and I hope that all the bits around the house go well.
Sorry, you were saying.
No, that's okay. It's your stream. I don't want to take it over with my rants. No. I was just saying that like that's the problem isn't the internet connection, it's the speed of it. Like it took me literally 3 days on that internet to download what was it, Rainbow Six Siege. It took me longer to download that game than it did for me to play that and get bored. So, you know, if you've got to wait 3 days to download a 60 megabyte game, you're never going to be able to play that on an online console. But yeah, so Rich says, I'm lucky as I have fiber connection, so it's really good. Got Game Pass, Stadia, I have GeForce now, but use Stadia primarily. The most is I have less problems with it. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Huvian has come in to say hello and to wave at me from his 200 megabytes a second.
Hello, Huvian.
Love it. How are you doing, Hoov? But yeah. Now I will firmly pack the soapbox away. I am a lover of all things technology. I don't want to sound like I'm just dissing anything specifically or dissing anyone that enjoys those consoles. Like I don't want to sound like I think less of anybody that has those, because at the end of the day, we're all free to play what we like.
Exactly. What we like and how we like.
Exactly. Okay.
Just fuck Ubisoft and fuck Activision.
Yep.
It's just that simple, really.
Yep. And any future game companies that come out with similar issues, because as we all know, it's unfortunately not just limited to those two particular people, is it? Or companies.
No.
So, future fucks to you all. Avian says, I am way cooler now. How is everybody? I'm doing good. It is a lot cooler here now as well, which is a relief. How about yourself, Lard?
I'm not too bad, I'm just struggling with this one. Oh, this one's doing me nutting.
Oh,
Does
sorry.
me head in.
Punching the microphone now. No, I think you need one of these.
Yes.
Take a second.
I mean, I thought I was going to go somewhere else there. I'm like, bloody hell.
Yeah, that would require me to be on camera, and I just don't think I don't think this is that kind of stream.
No.
I did joke about setting up an OnlyFans for the summer so I could stream in a bikini and not get TOS'd if it was going to get any hotter.
I mean, it certainly would have. Am I right? Am I right? Ah.
I wish I had enough space in here, to set up a hot tub. In quotes, hot tub, kiddie pool. That would have been a lot nicer. Rich says, I'm hideous for technology. I buy random things just for the hell of it and then they go on the bookshelf. I mean, hey, if you like doing that there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. As long as you feel like you're getting value out of what you're purchasing, that's all that matters.
You are a collector.
Although, as I say that, I'm hungry, so I'm currently scrolling through Amazon's biscuit, and I can tell you what is not value for money: 2 packets of jammy Dodgers for £5.61.
Jesus. Yeah, signs up for Robin's OnlyFans.
Rude, but funny. Oh dear. Who says, see, I rather like gaming on a console. If I pop a game on my chosen console, I know it will work great with the results. Unless you spend proverbial fuck time on a gaming rig, can't say the same for a gaming PC. I can't argue with that. Because, yeah, I do have games that now are too old to recognise the... Oh, actually, that's a bit that I can disagree with. Even if you spend a fuck ton on a decent gaming rig, sometimes it doesn't always work, because I have games now that are too old to recognise the modern technology.
Yeah, you have to try and get an emulator for them.
Yeah, I tried to play Trackmania, and it was like, we cannot detect that you have a graphics card, so it may not work.
There's a game that Lisa bought for us that just won't load up.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. Yeah, and then you get into the realms of Sims 3, which is just a clusterfuck and doesn't work on any machine. So, but then I don't actually know if that worked well on consoles either. It was a little bit of a cyberpunk. Oh, Hoofian tagged me. So I have a coming plan that doesn't involve OnlyFans. All you need to do is put a tub of water in front of your cam with hot tub written on it, and then join the rest of the hot tub.
See, that works so well.
I love it. I love it.
Oh shit, too much the inside curb. Oh no.
Fridge says, oh hell no I don't, in terms of getting the value out of the stuff he buys. So I've got so much shit on my bookshelves, it's unreal. 2 N gauges, a Vita TV, and an I want to say Ouya?
Ouya.
And Ouya.
Ouya.
And more.
Did you get it on live while you were there? On live console cloud gaming streaming service.
Ooh. Mike says, "Has Jammy Dodgers on Amazing?" I know what I'll be buying next. Oh, on Amazon. Yeah. Stupid autocorrect saying Amazing. Your autocorrect doesn't have to be connected to an Alexa by any chance. It's not Amazon anymore, it's Amazing. Ooh, Lisa returns with food. Ah,
What
I
you
was
got?
about to,
What you got?
I was about to ask and then scroll down, and I already see that she's answered. Well done, Lisa. Well done. She has a cheese toasty.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough.
Wise choice. You know what goes great with a cheese toasty?
Boobs.
Bacon. You know, it starts with a B. I was going to say bacon. Oof, actually. Oh, hot cheese on boobs. Ah! No, thank you.
Oh, I didn't say hot cheese there.
Well, what other kind of cheese is going to be on a cheese toasty, lad? It's a toasty.
Alright, let the cheese cool first. Jesus Christ, I'm not a
But then it's
sadist.
just cheese. You just got cold, slimy cheese on boobs.
Now, to be fair, I can't
Either
eat
way.
cheese, so, you know.
I mean, I shouldn't, but I did. Because, you know, somebody invented cauliflower cheese, and I can't not eat it. God says you can make, you can make a miniature hot tub, paint it on stream, and then make the hot tub stream.
Or do what James did. Have yourself a green screen, get a picture of a hot tub, place you in it.
Love it. Absolutely love it. I might have to find where that friend of mine got her fish costume. That was glorious. Although I don't think I'd be able to get the giant inflatable banana in here, it'd be too big. Lisa is making the chat jealous with her cheese toasty, because Rich now wants one. I haven't had a cheese toasty in ages.
I'd like a Greg's steak slice, please.
Ooh. You know what? If we get to the London meetup, we can have that for threeses. How's that?
Hell yeah.
What was it in the end? It was going to be
McDonald's in the morning, it was going
Yeah.
to be KFC in the afternoon, and then it was going to be Nando's in the evening.
Yeah. So I guess it will be McDonald's, KFC, Greg's, and then Nando's. So we'll just hit all of them.
And a longer walk to the loading bar. Why did you do this to me, Jimmy? Why?
I mean, I think after all of that, which we probably do with the book.
I mean, I already need a tuba player walking behind me when I'm out.
Oh dear.
See, that I am looking more like a lifelike Peter Griffin, you know.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, Lisa says we're always gonna have a bacon butty, but that's for second dinner. Oh, that's smart. Rich says a cold cheese toasty isn't that just a sandwich?
It is!
You're not wrong. Michael says cold slimy cheese on boobs. The stream has taken a turn. I mean, isn't that just what this stream is for, really? Oh, definitely made Rich hungry now with the mention of cauliflower cheese. Oh, eating Reese's peanut butter cups. Nice.
Is that what Gio's calling them these days?
I think it might be. That's what all the cool kids call them. Who says combine lot McNandos? The best part is I read that as McFucknando. I read the F and the K the wrong way.
See, while we're talking about this shit, I just got a fast slap again.
Yeah. Yeah, let's have the McFucknose.
Not my fastest lap, but you know, I'm now
Uh.
what 1.2 seconds away.
I mean, I can read a 6 and a 9 in there, so no.
Nice.
I do have to squint at the screen because it's very pixelated for me. Your screen's fine, but I've got it on lower res so that it doesn't conk the internet out. What's that? Lisa says, "I want to come. Can't say no to takeout food." I mean, you could.
Do you want to get down to London for the 20th of September?
That's current penciled in dates. That is when we're preparing to do things. And then there'd only be 4 of us, so that's still within the recommended party size.
Yeah. Do you approve, or are you disgusted by what you've just said?
I feel a little both. In response to Lisa's statement of "I want to come," meaning I want to come to eat the food in London. His words are saved for the only Lisa.
Oh, I see what you meant.
Lewdness. Rich says peanut butter is got it. Oh, peanut butter. Now here's the thing, and this could divide the chat. Obviously, if you don't like peanut butter or you're allergic to peanuts, don't try this. Same as actually if you're allergic to cheese or have dairy intolerance. Peanut butter and cheese sandwich. Amazing. It will glue your mouth together for about 5 minutes, but it is just a delicious combination. Peanut butter and cheddar cheese.
See, you took that in the normal direction, I didn't.
Moving on.
Yes.
I don't think I want to know what you would do with that peanut butter lad. We've already discussed what was going to happen with the cheese, and that didn't end well. It was either going to be 3rd-degree burns or just very cold and slimy and absolutely gross. Although I will say that peanut butter does not spread very well, so you wouldn't have much luck with that either.
Have you tried that then? It sounds like...
I've tried spreading it on bread, and I usually end up with a hole in my sandwich. So I'm not going to try it anywhere else. Lisa says it's too far away.
See, Lisa, all I'm hearing there is excuses.
I mean,
Is that not right, Robin? All we're hearing is excuses.
I'm just saying that there would be a lot of takeout food with your name on it, Lisa, if you were to come. Is that not good enough? Well, I'm planning to come up to Newcastle at some point, but it's very expensive. Like 160 or something expensive.
Yeah, I mean, there is that.
But that's because I live on the wrong side of London.
I mean, that's half a Steam Deck right there.
Yeah. I have to go through London, whereas you'd only have to come into London. So actually, it's less far for you than it is for me.
No, it does cost a bomb to come down to here by a train from
Yeah.
Newcastle. Oh, bollocks.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And true, you do get a lot more in your food in Newcastle for the same price.
Yeah, when
Or actually cheaper.
I was talking to somebody about this, and it costs like to get a large kebab from down here, it'd be £9.50, and that's without chips. That is just the kebab meat.
Jesus, kebab and chips here for large, it's about £7.
Yeah, it's completely ridiculous. And it's like it's decent food. I've never had food poisoning from that place. It's just not that great. Like, if I'm gonna spend £9.50 on a meal, I want something more than a kebab. So to be paying that much for it, it's like, no. Both variants are allowed. If a variant is allowed, can I have a Loki? I mean, I don't see why not. But I'm just saying, wouldn't you rather have a Nando's with us than a Loki, Lisa?
Yeah.
Just saying.
A cheeky Nando's.
A cheeky Nando's. A cheeky Nando's with your friendos.
With a Letitia Lemon, as well as our Robin.
Yeah. I think I've killed everybody with the with the kebab statement.
I mean, I'll be like in Land of the Giants.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 women 5'3".
Oh dear. Yeah, that's very true. It's like, yeah, you see my problem. Depends on where you go. Yeah, that is true. Oh yeah, Rich. No, Newcastle itself is not expensive. It's expensive for me to get there.
Yeah.
It's the issue. Yeah, it would be ridiculous. Because everything is ridiculous. Because I live outside of London, like not on the outskirts. It's like an hour and a half outside of London, but we still pay their prices. It's fun.
You do live in the arse end of the country.
Yeah. The arsiest arse end of the country.
Bollocks again.
Uh,
I feel like I've reached my peak.
Michael says that's a great selling point. I've never had food poisoning from this kebab. Well, I mean, the trouble is you hear about some of the things that they do to the meat before they go to those places. And you wouldn't want to be there afterwards. But it is a decent place. And the people in there are really nice. It's just, for me, kebab kind of symbolises, cheap night out food. And at those prices, I would consider that a restaurant meal. So I want to pay for a restaurant meal rather than a cheap night out food for that price. Never had food poisoning, very low standards. And believe it or not, even some places cannot manage that. Because I have had food from places that was, not cheap.
Oh, an Indian restaurant which had buttered chicken. Oh dear, that was not good the next day or next couple of days for me.
Oh no.
I mean, you gotta think I have a bad stomach anyway, but oh Jesus, that did not feel good the next couple of days.
No. I can imagine. Yeah, or like I went away a well, last week, and we had we're trying out a new Indian place near my friend's house. And for what the food was, it wasn't great. Like, you could tell pretty much that there wasn't really... It didn't feel like authentic Indian food, and they didn't even try. Like, most of the dishes on the menu were cream sauces, or creamy-esque sauces.
Yeah.
I can't stand those. And so I picked one that wasn't, and it turned out to be the spiciest freaking thing that you've ever eaten in your entire life. And I like spice, but even I was like, dear God, my eyes are watering. I couldn't eat it. And then, because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll like this, because it was a salmon and prawn curry. It was all like curry-esque thing.
Yeah.
Like, just in case it turns out that I really don't like salmon, I'll order myself sagaloo, which is spinach and potatoes, because I love Bombay potatoes and I love spinach. They can't mess that up, right? The potatoes didn't taste particularly like they'd been boiled at all, and there was no flavour in them, and the spinach was so dry and crispy, you could have given that to someone and told them it was crispy seaweed and they probably would have believed it. So that was very disappointing. And then I also felt very ill afterwards, so I was like, oh, this is the saddest Indian food I've ever eaten. Yeah, Lisa says that I just need to move up. Just need to move up. That would solve all my problems, honestly. Depending on how quickly you can get drunk, you can have a good time for 20 quid. I can't that quickly, that's the problem.
Yeah, about 40 quid here, you know.
Yeah. And unless I just did straight shots of vodka and apple sours, it would take very, very long time for me to get that drunk. So, Rich says, I like your thinking, Lisa. Hoof says, can you guess where my mind went with that? In the gutter? I would have gone with that as well.
Okay, last lap.
Ooh, last lap. Hoof says, nothing wrong with in the gutter, there's a great view of the stars. Oh dear. Rich says, true, next time we'll be keeping drinks away from the end of the tables. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh, I just had a new subscription. Not sure who it's from. Thank you very much. It's a Twitch Prime.
I believe that would be number 1 Relic. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription.
Oh, thank you very much.
Welcome in. Yeah, he's gonna say that after a little visit to Spoons, I'm worried about going back. Oh no. Dare I ask what happened? I mean, it's a Spoons. It guarantees that anything was gonna happen.
I mean, they do have a nice sausage butty there. There's Spoons.
Ooh. I take the nicest thing that they do. Their breakfast wraps. Oh, breakfast wraps are amazing.
Also, thank you for giving less money to Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
and to a
Yes.
content creator.
Thank you for removing £5 from his wallet so that he can't make another peen rocket.
And thank you for the 300 bits
Ooh.
as we finish up today. Also, I'm back in the top 10. Yes, back in the top
Yeah.
10. Woo!
Oh, Lisa says there's a way.
Hype
Waiter
train is
took my.
close. We've got hype train
Ooh.
potential. Are we going to get hype train?
Choo choo. Chug 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 choo choo.
Choo choo! Woo woo! Woo woo! Woo woo! I'll continue on if you want for the extra 3 minutes.
We've got to have money.
Oh, thank you! Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Hey, Rich. Rich. I want to say this, right? Because this is
We've got to have money.
had to have been said before, right? And thank you again, Cahill, for the 100 bits as well. It doesn't matter whether you have 1 bit,
We've got
10,000
to have
bits.
money.
They all help. Every single one of them, right? We've seen people on other streams get a bit snippy and weird by saying, I'm on top of the bit boss. Your 1 bits are just laughable. No,
We've
they're good.
got
We
to
like
have
them.
money.
Thank you for the 100 bits. We're at 69% of level 1.
Nice.
Oh, it's I don't know why I went on Ken Dodd there.
No one can donate anymore. 69 is perfect.
Don't forget to level 269 though. Do a refresh, Lisa. Do a refresh. It sometimes can go that way, but yeah.
Yeah.
We've got to have money.
Stop leaving me out the home traces. Michael, we're 190 bits.
Oh, I was just reading what Lisa had posted. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great service.
Yeah.
The waiter had taken a drink before even asking if she was finished, and hand all round the rim. She wasn't finished. Certainly wasn't going to ask for
To
it back.
have money.
Thank you for the bits, Lisa. Yay. So, what was not the best time here today? There was a 208.698, but we did have a 208.3, so that was good. So we're getting closer. We're just not getting close enough yet. So I am going to continue this hopefully during the week offline to try and get by it, so we can start the next one by the time next week comes in. Because it's gone 12 now.
We've got to have money.
Thank you for the bit, Space Helicopter. We're 9% off of a level 2. Can we get it? Can we get it? I mean, yeah, if we don't, that's fine. But, you know, it's just, you get yourself dog emotes if you do. It's doggo emotes.
We've got to have money.
Oh, thank you very much for the bits, Lisa. Thank you very much for the bits, Huvian. And thank you very much for the bits, Michael. We've passed level 1. We're on to level 2.
We've got to have money.
Now, I've been in 2 minds whether to come back later on and streams in Black Mesa. I'm very tempted to. What time are you going to be doing your stream, Bionic, for Crashes R Us? Because I know it has to be today, otherwise he loses points in the fight for 4th.
No.
We'll just wait and see.
New subscription.
A gift sub? Thank you, Robert.
Gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Black Mesa is the fan remake of Half-Life 1. And it's very good. This is very, very good. It's very good indeed. It is so very, very good. I didn't play any on Thursday because mentally I wasn't in the fit state to, because I was going to go off on people, which I kind of did on Saturday on the podcast. Because, you know, people who sexually harass and abuse others are cunts. And I know Lisa hates that word, and I'm sorry, but that's the word that needs to describe them.
Yep. You are what you harass.
Yeah, exactly. Have I reached Zen already? I haven't yet. Last I got to, probably 2-ish. Oh, nice. So I could probably hang around till after that. What a time for my internet to drop. No! But she didn't hear a naughty word. But so I am at a point where you're starting to go through like a sort of alleyway, and you got a double door on your right, but behind you up above is a sniper. So I've got to try and take that sniper out before I do it, which is where I am. But I'm thinking of actually. I'm thinking of actually doing some more of Black Mesa today. But I want to do it not around the time that Bionic is doing his, because because I want to watch his time, because we're in a fight for In Crashes Are Us. I think Pigs would describe them better, Lard, although it would put Pigs. See, it would put Pigs to shame, wouldn't it? See, Pigs, they don't do much. They root and shit. You know, they eat, they snort, but essentially they're bacon, and bacon is awesome. Whereas these ass clown fucktards aren't. They're deplorable. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but lads, you're saying that about all white men, aren't you? No. Because, right, and we discussed this the other day, I believe, Robin, and I'll say this out loud, right? In DMs, women get these DMs that you see on Twitter from people going, show your tits, yeah. They're not always from like Europe or America. They're from the Middle East.
This is the thing. It's like, it's not just. Well, I mean, this is what I was saying to you the other day, wasn't it? It's like, it's people are too quick to pigeonhole. And I will make that. I realise that does sound slightly ironic, but I will make that a general statement, because everyone, at some point or another, has pigeonholed something or someone at some point. So that is not an inaccurate statement.
Yeah, guilty is charged.
Yep, and I've done it too. But they see one instance or a few instances, and they assume that everything is like that. And then equally, they go, well, I'm not in that category, so actually... And it's like, but I wasn't talking about you.
Yeah,
you assumed I was.
I'm sorry, JT. And it's at times, your voice when you do the ASMR just makes me go, oh. I mean, we make light of it in that respect, but again, it's that whole thing we said about consent, isn't it? And by the way, less than 25 seconds now on the hype train for level 2. Woo! 33%. So yeah, so let me finish up here on this, because this is what I want to be able to do for next week. I don't want to be able to see the British Racing Greens bum at the start of next week's stream for you. I want to be here. I want to be where it says Thunder. Or better, Oh. Yay, we got a level 1 hype train. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yeah, we do. That's the thing about JT. We have to be better. We have to act.
Grumpy Puppo.
So then we can see, because then afterwards, for a little while, we don't have to do another hot lap if we get next week's. We do this one this week and then Thunder next week, because then the hot laps. After that, again, a Vallelunga, but then a hot laps through the Nordschleifer. Hot laps on the Green Hill. Oh, no. No.
You don't sound thrilled.
The Green Hill is it's 12 miles, isn't it? It's a 12-mile track. There is over 150 corners in this thing. It takes, realistically, for a road car or a sports road car, 8 minutes to do this thing a lap.
Oh, no. That's not good.
Yeah. A Formula 1 car, a modern Formula 1 car, can do it in about 5 minutes, 5 minutes 40.
It still feels like a lot, but so much less.
Exactly. Bell laps are best performed while relaxing in a hot tub. I don't know.
I mean, that would leave a very slippery track with the water sloshing out as you whisper.
That one is not the GP, though, Alex. That one is the Nordschleifer. That one is the Nordschleifer. They are not the GP ones.
Big fancies.
That quick race is the GP. But yeah, no, it's the Green Hell. It is the Nordschleifer. So, thank you very much for being here today. Thank you once again, Robin, because I could do this without you, but it wouldn't be as fun.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could be here, and I'm also sorry if I got on my soapbox one too many times.
That's okay. So we have JT ran about 2ish today. We have J-Dub tonight with Coasters and Chill, which is quite nice. You know, if you just want to have a nice relaxing into your evening and weekend. Who are we going to raid? Is there anybody on for a raid? And again, thank you so much for the resubs. Thank you very much for the new sub, Relic. Again, thank you so much for the resubs. Thank you very much for the new sub, Relic. Again, thank you. So you hear that twice. Yeah, there you go. Right. Gonna have my soapbox back now, says you.
Yeah.
But who is on for a raid? Who is on? Let's have a look. Because I feel like I really should do a raid. I haven't done one in a while.
Yeah. Here you go. You can have your soapbox back now, Hoof. I'm just gonna yeet.
Holy
Hopefully that'll make it to you.
Holy shit, Wentrion's on. I haven't seen Wentrion in ages. Holy crap.
Is that a proper blast from the past?
Yeah. I haven't seen Wentrion in bloody ages. So we have, okay, Wentrion. We have the Games Mistress who's doing retro stuff, who is also filthy at times. And she's potentially a lovely lady. So I think Games Mistress. Because I don't feel like role-playing Sunday lunch with your da. You know, I just don't. So, that's who we're going to go raid. We're going to go raid Games Mistress. For she is lovely. Now, you will see a raid video. Do not worry, it will be passed very soon, very quickly. Just make sure I've spelled that right, because you know we don't want anybody coming and going, "Yeah, you spelled that wrong." But there we go. So I will see you later, possibly, hopefully. I am thinking about doing some Black Mesa later. If not, Tuesday, Borderlands 3. So either way, and if I'll see you in Bionic JT stream. But have yourselves a good day. And I will catch you a bit later on. Tattly buys.
Bye.
And we're out.